Hi guys, I'm back. Hi. Yes, I had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. And before we get started with wet, I have a video clip I want to play for you guys. And I want you to pay close attention to what is being said in this video clip. And moderator 148, she is correct. It's sad. Crazy cat mama. I guess you guys already know. Let me share this with you. Let me pull this up on my screen so I can share this. It is really, it's gonna break you. It's gonna break your heart. Um, Let me see. You guys see it? Whit, do you see it? Do you guys see it? Are you able to see it?
I can see it. Sorry, I was muted.
You can't hear it?
No.
You guys can't hear it?
We can now. We couldn't, though. The beginning part we couldn't hear.
Okay, hold on.
Now it's like faint.
Okay, guys, let me let you know. This little boy, Nayim, okay, apparently he had an accident at the family swimming pool. He was being taken care of at the home. Somehow or another, he got transported to the hospital, and the hospital signed a legal agreement that said that they will resuscitate at all costs. According to what the mother is saying, Amina, the little boy was given a shot of Benadryl, and then 30 minutes later, he um, he passed away. The doctors worked on him yesterday and today. They called it. The father, who claims to be a doctor, I think it's the father that's claiming to be a doctor, he's steady working on his son. But the hospital has him hooked up, but they have removed everything else. So I know when my aunt died, once they removed life support and everything, he is working on his little boy, but he is gone. He's been gone now for just about a day and a half. So, and you hear the mother, and she's threatening. She's, they're, hi, sweetie. Hi, everybody. The family is a part of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party in Orlando, Florida. And her title is chief. She's assistant director or something, right along with her husband, whose title is saying, he's saying his name is Dr. Mahmoud. So I'm gonna let you guys hear a little bit more of this, but I want you to hear this woman, how she's going off and how she's threatening everybody in this hospital. Okay, my question is, you're working on this little boy for 2 days straight. When is enough enough? I mean, you can see him laying there. Oh my God, my heart breaks for everybody involved. The hospital signed a legal document, according to the mother, that stated they will resuscitate at all costs. When is enough enough? Melanie, I don't know if you have seen this story. I mean, Dr. Melanie, I don't know if you've seen this story or not, but I'm going to just play another 10 minutes so you guys can see this. I'm serious. It hurts me to my heart. I get it. But when you start threatening people, and I get it, the whole family, you have the sister, you have relatives in there, and it's just really, really sad. Okay, the hospital at the time all of this was being filmed, they had called the police, everything. I mean, you can go look at this on Facebook. This went on all day today, all day yesterday. The hospital turned the air conditioning off in the room where they were to trying to get everybody to leave. And thank you. He was already in a vegetative state. When is enough enough? I mean, and then when she says that he's not a regular baby, he's a famous baby. I don't know what she meant by that.
I
Yes,
didn't hear that part.
Oh, yes, hold on. I'm going to play it for you again. Those are her words. I want you to hear it. I'm going to back it up. I think it's right here. Hold on. I'm going to play it. Melanie, can you explain that? Why he has an oxygen level, he has a heart rate, and this, see, yes, yes, the baby had been living in a vegetative state. They said that he developed, I don't know if it was pneumonia or something, but they gave him a shot of Benadryl. And that's what she's saying, that they intentionally gave him something to stop his heart. That is exactly what she's saying. See? This has gone on all day yesterday. It was going on all day today, up until I think like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
That's too long to let that go on for.
But the cops now, at the end of the video, you'll see there's a bunch of cops there. Then there's another video that's like an hour and 45 minutes long. Then there's another video. They would not leave that hospital room at all. Yep, they were calling the doctors crackers, saying they're going to kill their families, everything. When is enough enough? That's what I want to know. When is enough enough? And Melanie just answered it. The little boy was in a vegetative state.
Right.
Now,
He
he had been
probably.
like this for almost a year and a half. He had a drowning accident last year. He was being cared for at the home. Seriously, this has been going on. And when she said that he's not a regular baby, if you go look at her Facebook page, you'll see it. And there she is. Her name is Amina.
Sorry, my dog.
Yep. So I'm not even going to put the rest of that up there but they're saying that they didn't give them Benadryl. They're basically saying that the little boy was not given Benadryl. They're saying that they gave him something to stop his heart, is what they said. She said it over and over again in every video. Every video. What do you think?
I don't have any feelings really about it. Neither here nor there. I mean, obviously, I think it's incredibly sad.
It is.
And I mean, there has to be a certain quality to life if after something like this happens, like the
Yes.
individual needs to be able to live with some type of a quality of life. But beyond that, I can't really say much because it's super hard to hear it. So I can't surmise an opinion one way or the other, if that makes sense.
It's sad. I've been watching this ever since Julie sent me this. I've been watching. I've watched the videos. I've watched them. And they're asking everybody to share this. But what are we sharing? Are we sharing a false narrative? We don't know. We won't know what the little boy died of, but they're saying his oxygen is there. He has a heartbeat, but his dad is steady. He took over. When the doctor stopped, the dad took over.
So the mom's Facebook's gone, which is interesting.
It's gone?
She took her Facebook down.
Or maybe Facebook took it down. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know the algorithm like that.
Because I just played it. Yeah, I didn't download it.
It doesn't let me pull her up, and I don't know this individual, so I would assume they wouldn't have me blocked.
Yep. But now it's I just wanted you guys to see that because it's going to be everywhere. It will be everywhere. They were calling the news team in, and I'm telling you, by the fourth video, it was a hall full of cops. A hall full of cops. They turned the air conditioning off in the room just to get them. They refused to leave. They refused to leave. But the little boy had a drowning accident at the home. Then they were trying to sue the builder, saying that the gate to the pool. So they're blaming everybody for this accident. But he's been like this now in a vegetative state.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
And it's very hard to hear, but that was just a 27-minute thing, and I had to pause it when I first watched it, and then I put it back on. Then I watched the next video. The anguish, and when the nurses are coming in. So I want you to watch it, because if it's a black nurse, they're really, really nice. If it's a white, I'm serious. It's just crazy. I feel for the family. I feel for everybody involved. I really do. But when I saw little kids in that room watching all of this is what got to me. You had little kids in that room watching all of this transpire. This is in Orlando, Florida, and they are part of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party. And let's see, let me tell you, it just started raining here. Let me just, the dad is Dr. Ali Muhammad, MD. He's the founder and chief. Matter of fact, I can share that too. The mother is General Amina. She's the Deputy National Commander. That is her title. Hold on, let me share.
What is she the Deputy National Commander of, though?
Of the Revolutionary, the Black Revolutionary Black Panther Party. That's what, yeah, so let me see. Where is that at? There we go. That's them. That was the dad that's working on it. And there she is right there. And it is pouring down raining here. But that's the party that they're a member of. And that's in Orlando, Florida. Hi, Gwen.
I mean, hi, AT2. Hi, Melanie.
Oh, I didn't see AT2. Hi, AT2.
I just
Hi.
I'm like modding as we're having this conversation. I mean, if people want to be members of the Black Panther Party, like, do what you want to do. I'm here for you living in your truth.
But he is a doctor, though. So do you think he knew something? I mean, it says
no,
doctor.
I'm impressed with how quickly, I'm impressed with any parent that can work on their child like that. Because I know if I had a child and I was a doctor or a medical professional, I couldn't work on my own kid. Like, I mean, bless his soul for being able to jump in there and do the thing. Because clearly, where did the doctor go?
They have been working on him for 2 days, though. They've been working on the little boy for 2 days. They were doing resuscitation stuff, but they signed that legal document saying that they will not stop.
You there?
Are they here really okay? It's raining here really bad. It just started about
Everyone, I think she's breaking up. Is she breaking up for everyone else?
it threw me out. The lightning went. Let's get this over with. The lightning went boom. Okay. I'm sorry. All right.
It's okay. I'm jealous.
It just started raining here. I'm serious, about 30 minutes, 45 minutes ago, right before I came live. And it's like boom, like across. Anyway, let's get to the hustler and the housewife. Baby, I'm listening. I talked to a really good friend of mine. I'm not frozen anymore, am I?
No, you're good. I just am having a moment of disbelief that I even watched that and was okay with watching that. I loved Erica Jane. I thought she was awesome. She was one of my favorite housewives. After watching this, no more. You
No
knew
more.
something was up. You knew something was. Listen, she was right up there with Lisa Vanderpump for me. And that's saying something because I love Lisa Vanderpump.
So here's the thing. I understand that I understand why Dana Wilkie was there because she's the one that was discussing all of this way back when. She was calling it out way back when. And I remember when Amber and I were trying to get her to come on, come on, come on. And she was trying to work on something with her sister, but she was giving us like little information and stuff like that. But she said not to say anything because she was working on it on her own, and she was going to start her own YouTube channel. Well, she called it. She was right from the beginning. I understand that Danielle Staub was there. Don't know why. She was in that.
Irritated me. That was the most irritating part of watching the entire show. I don't care, Danielle Staub. I didn't care back then. I don't care right now. I stop. Like everything about her, I'm good.
So when I looked on Hulu, okay, I did. I called my son in Japan and I got his password. And I was watching some of it. I watched a good, I'm going to say about a good 30, 33 minutes of it. But basically, a lot of it I've already known. I thought it was, but they were just having interviews with people and talking to people about what was going on. I remember the Aaron Brockovich case. That brought everything into light to me about the Pacific Gas and Electric. And I cannot believe this man. I can't
Just the
believe.
audacity to sit there and lie to these individuals and say, I don't want you to be mad at me, but I don't want you to be mad at me, but I'm accountable for 12 million of your dollars right now, and I'm
And
just
he was
using it
supposed
on
to
my own shit.
invest. He was supposed to invest it and give them monthly payments. And then at one point, he had 80 million, and then he went, where did the money go to? I think that's that money he loaned to Erica Jane. I think that's when they were trying to rip people off because he invested in her company.
Yes. I also think the divorce, allegedly, in my opinion,
It was a setup.
I think they're probably figuring out a way to they found out a way to funnel some of his money into her stuff, if that makes sense.
Yep. I think so too. But then when I didn't know about this other guy that had the motorcycle accident. Did not know about him at all. At all. Never heard that one before.
I couldn't even believe that he had the audacity to do that to families that had lost their parents and brothers and sisters, all different types of family members. He did that to those families on that Indonesian flight that went down.
Yes. What was that? That was the Lion flight. What was that? What was it called? The Lion flight, whatever it was. I froze.
No, I'm saying gross. Yeah. Who does that to people? That's disgusting.
They're greedy. And then when you heard that they were having all these lavish parties and
Rhymes. Oh my God. Rhymes,
Erica Jane needs to be ashamed of herself. I am so serious. She is trying to hold on to $600K. You need to pay these people their goddamn money. She is just as culpable as her husband, if not even more. You can't tell me this woman did not know what was going on. And then she's all on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And you heard his partner say they were shocked when they saw them up there flaunting all their wealth.
Because it's not in good taste, right? It's really not. You have all of these families that have lost so many things, whether it be family members themselves or their family member is now suffering from some type of a disability due to some type of an outside situation. It's really sad. It's really, really, really super sad. And how you could profit off of people that have experienced something so profound is just gross.
Oh my God. And I'm sorry, Natalie. And you know what? I wasn't thinking, because I've spoken to Natalie several times and I know what Natalie has been through. And I just wasn't thinking, but I wanted you guys to see that, to see when is enough. And I'm just letting you know it's going to be all over the place. They were threatening everybody. And it's just so sad. But anyway, what did you get from this wit? I get it. Do you think she's as culpable and she knew how Tom was affording this lifestyle? Because he had reached the governor, he was well respected, but look at all the complaints they had against this man. Nothing was ever done. Now they're saying that they're revamping everything in California. No, and he needs to, I don't think he's going to jail. I really don't. But he needs to go and she needs to go too.
The amount of money that he spent on, the amount of money her lifestyle costs. There's this one part where she's like, walking through and bragging about her closet. I can't even imagine how much money is sunken into that closet. Like,
But I read on one suit that they wanted her jewelry, her clothes, and everything.
I saw that. Do I know if that
Seriously.
happened? No.
She needs to. She needs to. She can't sell anything. And then Tom is still living in the house. If I'm not, wait a minute. I thought the house was being foreclosed. I know it was put up for auction, but he was still living in his house until it sold. And
Yes.
I was supposed to check that out today, but after watching that other video, I didn't. But he was supposed to be living in the house, and his brother has conservatorship over him. He's trying to pretend that he's mentally incapacitated.
Yeah, he's saying he has Alzheimer's, said he got an Alzheimer's diagnosis.
When did he get that? Because
Alzheimer's,
he looked fine last week.
it says it on the show that there's one doctor that has given him an Alzheimer's diagnosis.
Just
But
one.
Yes, and it was it conveniently happened like when all of this started to go down.
I'm telling you, when I don't know, I was on the real Andy of Beverly Hills on his panel one time, and we were discussing it. I said it, and I still stand by it. I think that they were going to do the divorce. He was going to make a settlement to her. They were going to have an agreement that after all the lawsuits were settled, he would still have money. I don't think that divorce was ever a real divorce. You just said it yourself. It wasn't a real divorce. I think it was a way for them to hide money. So you're still trying to hide from the people that you have ripped off, the mothers, the sons, the daughters, everybody. You're still trying to hold on to your ill-gotten gains.
Yeah, I mean, it's really disgusting. The whole thing, I watched it and I was like, how could you be okay knowing that your significant other did this? For you, so you could have the things, because I'm sure that he would have been fine without all of those things.
Now, let me ask you a question. Am I mistaken? Was she a stripper, or was she just working at the strip club? I can't remember.
Okay. So, in my opinion, from what I gathered from it, she was working at the strip club, because Daniel Staub also said that she worked at the strip club.
But not at the same time, though. I remember.
Not at the same time, but the same strip club. And it was the strip club that's next to the Bada Bing strip club from The Sopranos.
Ooh, okay. All right. I love The Sopranos. Ooh, Tony Soprano was my guy.
Lodi, New Jersey.
Okay. So she met Tom. And then I don't know if you remember when all of this was going on this past summer. Well, not this past summer, but the fall, she was dropping top when he was having an affair. You can see the person that he allegedly had the affair with. That was like 20 years before she was trying to throw all of this stuff in there. It was just, she was still, I'm telling you, this woman knew exactly what was going on. You can't tell me.
I think so too. You know, in the show, it talks very specifically about the fact that there is like an MO in the Real Housewives world of like people that go to jail. You know, they went over all of that type of stuff because there's this certain type of exuberance you have to have in order to be a Real Housewife. Like they said specifically, like, oh, I'm premiering new shoes. With that being said, I'm going to have a $10,000 party. Oh no, now because it's a Real Housewives party, it's $100,000. So you throw yourself into debt. But to the tune of $80 million, or however the frick much, because it was $80 million that he had disposable as cash. He also had a portfolio that was worth $50 million, which I would assume on his portfolio it was probably like the settlements he did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're talking wild money.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to ask you. The parties that Girardi and Geese were throwing, all of these wild, lavish Christmas parties with the gifts they were giving to staff members, you know that's stolen money, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Allegedly.
the guy even says in, I mean, there's like a guy that used to work for him. He'd be like, listen, like working there, the pay is great, but the amenities are greater. Like you just have like this open, I don't know, this world that you can just at your disposal, cars, parties, all of the things.
Oh my God. It's just, I'm sorry, Melanie. I just saw your question. Hi, Queen of O'Hara. But guys, I'm sorry I didn't do a roll call. I am so sorry, but I'm putting all your comments up. I wanted to show that video. I almost did two separate videos, but I just wanted you guys, yeah. But anyway, go to that Facebook. But as far as Mr. Girardi is concerned, I haven't seen a court date yet. Have you seen a court date?
No, and he's just casually living in that big ass house for no reason. Get him out of there. Put him in a small bungalow and like, I don't know.
Do you think that he's going to have somebody to buy the house so that he can live in the house?
I don't think he has it like that.
I think he has money stashed. I really do. How do you drop from 80 million to 50 million? Now you have no money. Now, I mean, then you said you were keeping everything in cash. Come on now.
Uh-oh.
I see you, Melanie. Dr. Melanie. I see you.
Can you hear me? I can't hear.
Yes, anything. I hear you. I hear you.
We hear you.
Yeah.
Wait. Now I can hear.
Okay. Okay, I hear you. So Terry said she thinks that you can't hear me. Okay, Terry says that she thinks she didn't know until the lawyers got involved.
I don't think so.
I can't hear, but do you know that she filed, or her lawyer filed, a motion to be dismissed as her lawyer? Either today.
No.
Yes. Her lawyer filed a motion and the judge has to approve it to not be her lawyer anymore. And
Dr. Melanie had the tea.
I have the tea. And Tom has filed a motion that he doesn't want his brother to be his conservator anymore.
When did this happen, Melanie?
Today.
Oh, today.
On top of it.
Yeah. So either, the attorney, either she just will not, not listen to her attorney, or, I mean, it could be a number of things, or he just doesn't believe in the case anymore. There can be many reasons.
Or
why.
He's not getting paid. Look, or he's not getting paid.
Right, exactly. If a lawyer doesn't get paid, the firm has to pay. Like, right. You just don't not get paid. And it's a big or, he's pretty sure they're going to lose and he wants to save his reputation. I mean, it could be a million reasons. The way he wrote it, I don't have it in front of me, but it was interesting how he said,
I'm going to have to pull it.
Yeah, you pull it.
Oh my God. So Erica Girardi's lawyer.
Erica Girardi's lawyer wants out. The judge
He's not getting paid.
Do you think he's not getting paid, or she's just such a diva that he tells her to do stuff and she won't do it? Like,
I put Dr. Melanie on this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty, like,
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see her saying that. But you know what's very interesting to me is if she, if she didn't know anything, how could they ask her to give back gifts given to her? Judge Judy says, a gift is a gift.
Yeah.
So how?
I'm not sure what Judge Judy's credentials are, though. Is Judge Judy? I mean, she might be. Yeah, she's probably a lawyer, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
she is a lawyer. You have to be a lawyer to be a judge. And
right, but there's a lot of people on those shows that aren't necessarily judges or lawyers.
She's been on the family court for 40 years before
40 years
went on to this.
I love me some Judge Judy. I'm just saying.
Me some Judge Judy.
Okay, do you see this comment?
Tom did not see Erica. I don't believe that.
What does it say?
She's too smart for that.
No, I don't. I think that Erica is incredibly calculating.
Yeah,
it says Tom did not see Erica as an equal, only as a trophy wife. He's not telling her anything. I don't buy that for 1 second.
I don't either.
I couldn't buy that, Terry. Seriously. I've seen her. She's calculated in everything she does. Now, maybe if she gave her gifts, but the money that she was spending, the money that he loaned her for her business, that was taken, and I'm going to say allegedly, from ill-gotten gains. I think he was hiding money. He was funding her lifestyle.
He was. I think the money's still somewhere.
The money's somewhere. I want to know how her son feels about all of this. I really do.
Yeah, he's like, and he's a cop. He probably doesn't want to get involved, but
he was living at that house as well.
Yeah. There's just no way she didn't know. He funneled that money into her account, and I cannot fathom burn victims, orphan. I mean, what a sicko.
Plane crash victims, Kim Archie's son that died in that motorcycle crash. I remember them saying that nobody wanted to touch the case because she was close to Tom Girardi. And, and they called him a god. I'm like, he's a damn criminal.
It's crook, for sure.
Those phone calls got me, like, they made me want to puke. Did you listen to those, Dr. Melanie?
No, what phone calls?
So I talk to those.
Tom Girardi would call and he would be like, essentially, like, I don't want you to think I'm a bad guy and I'm rooting for this case and I'll have this money on this day, and then just would never show up with the money. But the fact that you had enough of a conscience to make these calls and say, I don't want you to think I'm a bad guy, but I just took 12 million from you.
Trying to get the cart in front of the horse, But let me tell you something. He said, you're newly rich. Let me put this in a high interest account for you. Like, give me my money. I'll decide what to do with it.
Yes. How did he?
Right? Give me my money.
You're not a financial advisor. You're a lawyer.
Exactly.
Yeah, but how did he become the conservator of these people's money? Once you get your settlement, you get your money, you do with it as you want. I don't want you to pay me out monthly.
I would.
I want my money.
I just think they're more like vulnerable and gullible people because I want to know what date it's coming. I want the whole damn thing. I'll decide what I'm going to do with it. Don't touch my money. But
I agree. But unfortunately, he probably sold a lot of
He did.
He sold the story and the song of dance of interest and I can protect your money, but you're not a financial advisor. If you're my lawyer, I don't want you touching my finances. You just give me the money.
But he probably, that's how I got rich. And, I'm sure he had a great story, but it's just sickens me so bad. I wanted to watch that movie, the Housewife and the Hustler, but on my Hulu, it says no longer
available.
Yeah.
When you watch it, we should reconvene because it's really. I watched it and I was like, "What the hell?" She just really let this happen. I could not.
She wanted it to happen. I mean, all she cares about is her diamonds, and it's expensive to be.
Yeah, it's expensive. You know what? Blood diamonds comes back with another word for me right now after seeing what I saw because this woman. Do you see what she says there? You see what Terry says?
Yeah, so Terry said he was the boss on the show. He would tell her to stop talking and to shut up real quick. He was degrading her. I also don't believe that.
There were a couple moments where I was surprised where he kind of snapped at her and she shut up real quick. And that's not how Eric, I was a little surprised at that. But like, I mean, how about when she's like, thank you for letting me borrow one of your planes. I'm like, are you kidding? Like,
Oh yes, they had two
yeah, like,
planes.
two planes.
Two.
And like,
And she bragged about the planes.
oh, nonstop. I mean, she just, everything is about, you know, her outer appearance. And I think they thought her career was going to be bigger than it was and they could pay the money back. And it's not.
I don't agree. I have to say this real quick with Terry, though, in the sense that, like, I feel like every time I've seen Tom with Erica, he's like super submissive. Is that just me?
That's what it seemed. Well, at that, I'm gonna tell you what I saw. Somebody said it early in the chat about the trophy wife. I think he would come on camera just to show he's still breathing, and you know, he's only went to what, one dinner party a season. He's never went to any
Right. Never
season
with her.
finale parties.
Never with her.
He only makes like one appearance or two appearances. That's it. That's it. And he's always in a damn suit. I've never seen this man never seen him in jeans, khakis, or anything.
But
while Erica's got, she's showing off her diamonds. She's showing off this. And I think they need to go in there, clean out that closet, because I want to know where this jewelry is, because they asked for it in one of the lawsuits. They wanted her jewelry and they wanted the clothing.
Her Cartier ring that was like almost $1 million. Yeah. But how can they take, if she didn't know anything that was gifted to her, how that's making her responsible for his screw up.
Not everything was gifted, because she was shopping her ass off. Not everything was gifted.
And he was just like funneling her money.
Yes, not everything was gifted.
No, absolutely. And by the way, she has a court case Friday. So
Friday, yes, I saw that.
New lawyer. She needs to find a new lawyer in like 2 days.
But she was trying to hold on to $600K. Now you're trying to hold on to money that really, and then what happens when they run out of money? They're not going to pay all these people back.
No, not even close.
No, right.
They can't.
No,
they can't. You can sue them. You can't tell me this man, and someone said in the chat, he's hiding money. I'm telling you, there's money someplace. He is hiding money.
100% agree. I feel like they'll find it.
They haven't found it yet.
They're gonna find it because it's gone. Because she spent it on Chanel.
Maybe.
Ooh, I like this. Like Lavender, they said no real attorney will take her case now.
Well, and that's the problem. She's going to probably ask for an extension, assuming the lawyer is granted to withdraw.
I would hit her salary. I would hit his own law firm is suing him. I would hit her salary, everything.
Take her off Housewives at this point. I don't want her.
Yeah, what is she doing on the? I mean, come on.
I love her on the Housewives before this, but we're done with this.
She was my favorite at the beginning. I'm so embarrassed. Not even.
I loved her. Right under Lisa Vanderpump.
Yes.
And then Portia at a number 3.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, LVP was my favorite, and then she was my second favorite. But before this even happened, she turned kind of evil like the next year, and then
I think by the second season she started showing who she really was. I thought she was a breath of fresh air. I said, oh my God, okay. Then she started showing who she was. She was underhanded, she's snappy, she thinks she's entitled, and
nasty.
She put herself on this pedestal, and everybody put her head up. Especially Lisa Rinna, who was kissing her ass from first. Lisa couldn't stand her, then she started kissing her ass.
I'm over Lisa Rinna. Take her too.
Everybody's been over Lisa.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't need you in a bucket hat with Gangster's Paradise. Like she just like does too much. She does too much.
Yep. But I'm just, oh my God. She needs to go. They shouldn't have Jen Shaw on there. They shouldn't have Erica. This is not a good look for Bravo,
No,
especially
it's
this
not.
that was on Hulu. It's not a good look.
It's not. And I think they thought what read it out loud. I can't read it.
Erica is going to need an OnlyFans page and a GoFundMe and a 9-to-5 job to pay all these fees.
Can you have that in jail?
Here's the way I look at it. If it was the government, her ass would be going to jail. Okay? Just like Teresa Giudice went to jail.
Yes,
she would be going to jail. Jen Shaw, I can't wait. That is federal.
That breaks my heart. I liked Jen Shaw in the beginning, and then I was like, you're doing too much. You're making me uncomfortable.
I never liked her. If you go back and watch the live I did with John and Monica, when they first came on, we picked our favorites. Jen Shaw, I said I couldn't stand. John liked Jen. Monica liked Jen. I didn't like her from the beginning. And yes, okay, Gwen made it. Okay, she said Teresa stayed. Teresa stayed because that was IRS, that was taxes. This is, look at the people they swindled. Even let's just say Erica didn't know. She didn't know. Now she knows. Wouldn't you try your best to help to get, to say, okay, let me sell this. I had no idea. No, she's trying to hold on to every damn thing she has.
And I think that's probably the thing with the Lord. I think she just won't like they may say give these things up, it'll look good, and she's like, I'm not going to give them up. I just have a feeling that's what the problem is, but that's my opinion. It could be so many things.
Yeah, but look, and I'm telling you, she's right. But no rich guy is going to want to touch it because she's not going to be accepted in society after this.
No,
she's not going to be.
No, you're right. She's not.
I'm serious. Oh, look, Crazy Cat Mama said the same thing. Nobody in society, and I do believe it's in an overseas account. Tom had to know sooner or later this was going to catch up to it. He doesn't have no damn Alzheimer's, okay? He had to know. Look, he probably thought he would be dead before this would come up. I'm sorry, no offense, but he probably did.
There are some crooked doctors that have a price for anything, and he paid someone to say Alzheimer's. He does not have Alzheimer's, and they probably told him, how to answer questions, and I mean,
he's been trained. He's been set there. They've talked to him. He's a damn attorney. He knows how to work it. You know what to go in court and say. But now you're filing paperwork so your brother cannot be your conservator. So that tells you not as your ass don't have Alzheimer's. Britney Spears can't make her daddy off her paperwork. So come on now.
Yeah, no. I mean, that was, it's the whole thing was a joke, and but I don't know what his reason is for not wanting his brother. And this didn't happen last week. This happened how many years ago? Did he have
It's been happening now for years, since 2013, 2012.
So he didn't have Alzheimer's.
That's true. Not all rich guys, care about that. That is so true, Terry. You are so right. Not all rich guys, but Eric is the type that cares. Maybe not Tom, but that money afforded her a lifestyle she never had. She was working in a strip club. If you remember when she was talking about her mother and the relationship she had with her mom.
Yeah. Oh, she grew up very poor with a single mother. And, then she worked in a strip club, and then she found someone to keep her.
Basically,
they got married like the first date too. I think it said in the show.
Yeah,
like
something crazy. Yeah,
like they met at this, and they had a judge come like officiate the ceremony, and they had just met, and there was no prenup. What
a fool! There was no prenup.
What? No, there was zero prenup because they just met and got married.
Oh, I remember her saying, and Watch What Happens Live, we don't have a prenup because Tom, knows exactly what to, like. Basically, like, Tom's such a good lawyer, he doesn't need one, something
He
like
doesn't
that.
need one. Yep.
Well,
So, but I'm telling you, this is not Bravo. Oh my God, this woman. Oh, I can't.
The worst.
If she didn't know, I'm going to give her the benefit of doubt until recently. But when she said on the show, well, we haven't seen, I didn't think it was going to end this way. I'm going to say it again. She thought it was going to end when she put him in the ground. I'm telling you. And he didn't think it was going to catch up to him until after he was dead, and there was nothing they can do. So now he's been disbarred. He is,
nothing. He's nothing.
Nothing.
Awesome.
Something you worked your whole life for. You got greedy. When you married this woman, you let her go on this savage spending, and her spending was horrible.
And let her do it on TV.
Yep, on TV. Same thing with
smart.
It's all for TV, though. That's the thing with Teresa and
Erica.
But even like Luann has a history. There's a lot of people in the Housewives that just like they have like this standard of life they feel as though they should obtain.
Yeah.
And that's what they portray on the show.
It's like it's not enough for them to be rich. They have to be rich and famous.
But Lisa Rinna don't do all of that, and I don't like her. She doesn't do all of that.
I don't think she has as much money.
Nope.
I don't know. I think she does.
I like Lisa Rinna. I think that Lisa Rinna can be really obnoxious, though.
Oh, I love it. Love it. She needs to
say?
be tossed out with the trash, because that's what she is, trash.
I can't believe anyone would let that happen.
I know.
Okay, what do you think is going to happen next season? Do you think she's going to be back in there next season?
No. I don't think so.
And I think Lisa Rinna has one more season.
Oh, Rinna? Oh, she'll be back.
No, I'm talking about Erica.
Yeah, no, Erica's done. This is it.
Yeah.
I am intrigued and interested to see her conversation with Garcelle, because I haven't seen that yet.
Well, I haven't. I haven't. I'm waiting for it. But
she's not going to admit anything.
Well, it looks like
she's medically curious. Welcome, sweetie. I'm just this whole show. But it's not available now. But I did. I got my son, and I don't know. I thought it was me, but I guess they cut it off. It might be on Netflix next week. But you guys, if you haven't seen it, you have to watch it, or you can go look up Tom Girardi yourself. You can look at all the cases he's handled. You can see how Aaron Brockovich got involved with that firm, everything. Because something wasn't right, and she knew it.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Something wasn't right, and she knew it. Think of all these people that blew up damn near a whole Pacific when that gas line blew. Think about it.
Right.
Hi,
how about that crash in Indonesia? You just felt fine. I said, how about that crash in Indonesia? She just felt fine taking their money from them, apparently.
I can't.
Isn't that the airline? It was Lion something. I can't remember what that airline was.
Yeah, Lion.
Yep, the motive is greed. And that's what it is. It's greed. But you're taking money from kids that need it. You're spooning out money as you felt they needed to get it, instead of giving them what they rightfully deserve. What you do is you do a lawsuit. I've had a couple. Your money, you get your money, you put it in whatever you want to put it in. Right. It's not up to you. It's not up to the attorney to decide, unless you made an annuity settlement with these people when you would get paid so much. But then it doesn't stay with the attorney. It goes to what are they called? God damn. It's not I forgot what it's called. It goes into a fund when you get your money, but it doesn't stay with that law firm.
No, but he convinced them he was gonna, double
invest it
in these high interest accounts.
Yeah, and he also kept using another judge's name. It was like Judge Peroni or something like that.
Like that. I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he just kept on saying like, this judge won't release your money to you because you're too young.
But
Oh, he's a
but they
liar.
have parents, they had uncles, they had aunts. They could have put it in what do
Also,
you
it's for surgery. Stop.
yeah,
Just give him his
okay.
money.
You
Yes.
put it in a what do you call it? You know, you put your money. Oh my God, I can't even think anymore. You put your money in it when you turn 18 or 20, whatever the age is.
Trust fund.
You have access to a trust fund. Thank you. You put
You're
it in a
welcome.
trust fund. And when you get to a certain age, you can draw off of it. You can do
Yeah.
these people.
Right.
Gwen is called The Housewife and the Hustler. So look for it for net. It'll probably be on Netflix or Epic sometime next
Hope
week.
so.
But
Why
that's
did
what
they
Hulu
take it
does.
away? Why do you think they took
Yes,
it?
you put it in a trust. That's
Yeah.
what you do. You put it in a trust. Who are you to tell this person you're not old enough to handle your money?
How dare they?
But my question is, with his law firm, didn't they have something set up where they actually set up trust funds and everything else too? Didn't he have that with that
He had a
law?
financial stem.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it was essentially like he had several different companies, and there was one that was like Girardi Financial LLC, and
Yeah.
Erica was listed, I think, as the secretary.
Secretary, no, the treasurer. Secretary treasurer. She was listed as an officer. She was listed as an officer.
I
So I think to me, you're liable. It's just like if you go rob a damn bank. You sit outside in the car, and trust me, I know all about that because you're guilty by association. But you sit outside in the car, somebody in the bank gets shot or whatever. Don't matter, you weren't in there, you were part of the crime.
Yeah.
You all gonna go down.
Let me tell you something, by the way. If I found out that Sasha did this, I would be the biggest rat. I would be so disgusted by it. I would
Yep.
rat out for everything I knew. You're not going to take from me if I didn't know. Like, I will rat him out. I will wear a wire. Now he would never do it, but I'm saying, like, she's divorced him, yet she's very quiet.
Dr. Melanie, that's
Yeah.
because you have something to lose, though.
I guess it's because they have a conscience.
Your conscience, which she doesn't, she lacks. But also,
Right.
like, if you weren't honest and forthright about what you knew, it would probably impede your medical license in some way, shape, or form.
True. No, you're right.
Right? You
You're
have
absolutely
something to lose. To her, this is just money.
right. Ugh.
This is just money, and I don't think she's thinking of it in the frame of someone else's life. Like, in the show, for example, there was this guy that has to have surgeries for the rest of his life because he was burned
Yep.
from the outside into the
That's gonna
inside.
be Joe.
It's like Joe Ruggiero or something
Yeah,
like that.
Ruggiero. He was like
I
19.
heard of him, yes.
Yes.
So could he even pay for his damn surgeries?
That's
I mean,
what the money.
He
Well,
got $1 million from him, and that was it. And he was,
Yep.
I think it was his
That's
settlement
not-
was like $12 million.
Well, if he doesn't have insurance, there's no way $1 million will cover burn surgeries.
well, I think the company Pacific Gas and Electric, they were going to cover all of his stuff, but they gave him a settlement. They gave him a settlement, but the
$12
judges,
million.
I think he kept saying Judge Peroni or whatever he kept saying wouldn't release their money. Was it Judge Peroni? Whatever
It was
he
a
kept
P name, and it was something like Peroni, but it wasn't Peroni.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, they scam all of those people. And if you ever watched the movie Aaron Brockovich,
Yes, I love that movie.
Which
Yes.
is a fave.
yes,
But he wasn't
They did.
Ed.
Mm.
He wasn't the main guy. He wasn't Ed. He was just part of the law firm.
Yeah,
And he probably did some work, but
but
he
she
wasn't.
knew back then that something wasn't right with Tom Girardi.
Okay, but with what Terry said, ripping off poor victims is unforgivable. Agreed, but that goes for Tom and Erica. I'm just saying.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. I mean, I
Okay,
Has to go ahead.
okay. I saw somebody said she was stopped from selling anything. That's true. She was stopped from selling anything, but they asked in a lawsuit for the jewelry, for the clothing. Has she produced any of that? So far, nothing. She's
No.
trying to hold on to everything she has.
That's why my guess is the attorney can't work with her, because she, I'm sure he told her you got to give up some stuff, and she's a brat. Again, it totally could be another. He could think they have no chance of winning, and big law firms like that don't like to lose, and there's a
Don't
million.
like to lose. He's not getting paid. What is she
Right, he's
paying him
not
with?
getting paid.
What is she paying him with?
Well,
Everything is
she
frozen.
got the
What is
Housewives.
she paying him with? She's living in a studio. Well, she was living in a studio.
Oh, and I heard that, we haven't heard she has a boyfriend or anything. I heard she
Yeah,
goes
she has a boyfriend, but he has no money. He looks
she
like a
goes to
gigolo to me.
visit Tom, though. Again,
She has a boyfriend, but he has no money.
but she goes to visit Tom. She visits him.
Yes.
That's, sketchy. Someone put you in that position and you shouldn't be. Like, why would you go see him?
Girl,
it's so scandalous.
well, I can't wait to see how this plays out. But Friday she goes back to court. I want to see what happens. But
I want to see if she gets a lawyer.
I forgot what her lawyer's name was. Do you know what Erica Girardi's name?
No,
I forgot his name. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys before I forget. Tomorrow, I'm coming on with Jen Lindstrom, the psychic. She will be here tomorrow with me. So we're going to come on, I think, tomorrow at 7, the same time. Jen's going to be here. She's going to discuss a couple of things, and we're going to revisit Orrin and Orson's case again. But Jen is coming tomorrow.
Awesome.
Okay. And then tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday, I'm going to have Shelby on. We're just going to have cocktails. I really don't want to discuss anything about Jeffrey. She already knows that. So but she's doing a lot of different things herself. I'm working with Ari and Benny right now. They're going to come on probably next week. Both of them will be on. We're going to catch up with Ari and Benny. I am going to have Monica on. Not this week. I think next week I'm going to get Monica. She's going to come on. We're going to work on something together. I'm going to get back in the swing of things because Crazy Cat Mama told me that I come on for a whole week and then I leave you guys high and dry. But I had family in, and
you may not take a day off.
7:82, but I'm gonna let you know. I think we said 7, but I'm definitely gonna let you know. I'm gonna double check with her today, to see what time, because she and I were going back and forth today. But it's going to be tomorrow. And I think it's 7. She's Florida, so it's going to be 7 my time, 8 her time. So she will be here tomorrow. I'm working on a lot of different things. I'm not going to leave you guys high and dry. I'm gonna try not to anyway. I don't have any family coming in. Yeah, so I'm trying to line up a lot of things for you guys. Whit and I will be doing. What are we doing, Scott Peterson or Chris Watts? When are we doing that? Saturday?
I think we're doing both of them. I think we said Scott Peterson Saturday.
Oh, okay. My God, I can't wait.
Scott Peterson on Saturday. I thought we wanted to finish out Chris Watts, though.
Dr. Melanie, do you have the tea on Scott Peterson?
Well, I know you and I disagree. And it's going to be, we said me and Heidi against you and Yates. Because he doesn't think he did it either.
Yeah, but see, I need to check with John to see what his schedule's like. So maybe we need to
find out.
Finish out Chris Watts, and then we
toe-to-toe.
can do Scott Peterson.
I know all about Chris Watts too, but Peterson.
Okay. Yeah. So, but I pulled the Discovery. I have a lot of stuff that that we can discuss and we can go over with. I can send you some of those too, but we want to finish out Chris Watts because of the information that was brought forward to us. I'm still working with Donna on Tristan Bailey. Also, just a little update on Samuel Olson. He actually died from blunt force trauma. That's all I have on that. There is nothing else going on right there. And I'm going to tell you guys that I did reach out to Amina, who was the mother that we saw earlier. And I want to see if she'll come on to discuss this with me. She wanted her story out, and I know there's going to be a lot of people trying to talk to her, but I sent her a message earlier to see if she'll come on and talk. But we're going to do Chris Watts. We're going to finish out Chris Watts, and then we'll do Scott Peterson. I need to check with John to see what his schedule is like.
Scott Peterson, Joel.
Yeah, so we can do the Scott Peterson thing. But I am going to be more consistent. I spoke to Queen of O'Hara this morning. I spoke to Yvette also this morning. I thought it would be a good idea if we would do like a morning read. And it's not drama. It's just about things that are going on that happen overnight in the news where I live, where they live. Just a morning read, just a quick 30, 40-minute live. I thought that'd be a good idea. So, and I'm still want to do the panel, but I need to get everybody's schedule straight as far as the women of YouTube. So trying to work on that. But I know I've been absent. I had a few things, and I am gonna when I get updates on different stories that I follow, I do a little mini update so you guys can. I just drop a quick recording. If it's not worth having a live about, I don't do a live. We know June. What is it? Next week, Chad Daybell goes back to court for his schedule for his hearing. It depends in what happens in court. I might do a live or I just might do an update on it, but I try to keep you guys updated. And just to let you know, I got a message today that Christina that does true crime and her following is huge. She watched my story on Tristan Bailey, the interview I did with Donna, and she dropped my link in her. She's got a whole lot of viewers.
Are you talking about Christina Randall?
Yes, she dropped my link.
Oh, she's awesome.
Yes, she dropped my link. She thought it was a great interview with Donna, and she pulled some information from that. So she dropped my link so people will know where she got the information from, which I thought was really, really nice. 82, bye, sweetie. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, you owe me an update as well. I don't know if you guys remember Michelle. She came on panel with Amber and myself. Her sister was one of the victims of the ABC murder, and they're working with DNA and everything. And as soon as they get all of the testing and what, she can only say so much, but once she gets that update, Michelle is going to come back and she'll be on panel again. So, I am working on a lot of things, guys.
And we'll always be here to watch.
So I'm trying to be consistent, but you guys know, but that's behind me. I'm not going to let anybody take any of my shine or anything else. So
that's right.
I'm good. I'm going to be good, but I'm working on different things. So, but Saturday, I'm going to let you guys know what time after me and Wick decide what time. Tomorrow, I think it's 7. I'll let you know ahead of time what time that Jen is going to be here. And Crazy Cat Mama asked me about Orin and arson. She wasn't following me when I was on panel at that time when we first covered it. And like I said, that was really nothing, but I just want to see what she's getting. But if you guys remember when she was here, she told us about the old van they were going to find. She told us that they weren't going to make any arrests. They weren't going to find the boys anytime soon. So I'm just want to see what she's got. She has any feelings about anything else. Put the story back out there again, because I think people have lost focus of it. I know that 82 put up something on his IG and on his community tab. They just, I think it was Orson just celebrated his 4th birthday. But just want to bring it back out there again because there is nothing. You don't hear anything about the story at all anymore. I still believe they never got to Cal City. That's just my feeling. I think whatever happened where they lived before. And that's just my theory. So that's
Wait, before you go, Heidi, have you, and the chat, I'm going to ask the chat, whoever gets even one right, I'm going to send a present to.
And she does send presents too.
Oh,
Wait, do I qualify for this?
Yes.
Okay.
It is rare, very rare that I introduce Sasha to someone and they don't say he looks like one or another star.
I don't know.
Heidi, who is it, Heidi? Anyone know? You will get it. I'm just shocked because literally, like, they're like, it's almost impossible for someone not to say it. You don't know that?
Oh my God, Melanie.
I'll tell you, but you
you
have to
ask
be
me,
disqualified.
no, don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not
We'll
saying
find
it
out tomorrow. Guys, go back, look at the video that I did on opioid, on the opiates. Look at Sasha. Tomorrow, when we come in, the first one that gets it right, that's who she's going to send the prize to. I'm not even going to say a word, but I did look and I know what you were talking about, but I don't qualify. So
do you know who it is?
Hold on. Let me see. Can I pull up that live? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it so I can put it on the screen so they can see it. Hold on, guys. Let me see.
And
Let
by
me
the way,
find it.
it's not Brad Pitt. He was joking.
No, it's not Brad Pitt. That's what he said. Hold
he was
on.
joking.
Hold on. Let me bring up Sasha really, really quick. Oh, damn. I didn't realize I had so many videos now. I'm getting so damn popular.
You are so popular.
Let me see.
One of the cool kids.
Hold on. I got him. I'm going to put it right to Sasha and I'm going to put it on. Hold on.
Oh, maybe did he look different on screen? Maybe.
No, hold on. I want to put his face up. Hold on.
You only have to give one of two. And people are like, do people ever say he looks like? And I'm like, every day.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I don't know if they'll be okay. That's a good picture. Hold on, let me pause it. I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on, let me share it. I want to know if you guys can see who he looks like. Share screen. Let me see.
Do you think you know, Heidi?
I think I know. Okay, hold on.
They're famous, so it's not like it would be someone you did.
Okay, can you see him?
Yeah.
I see him. And he even looks like them to me. He even looks like them to me. And I'm his wife. So like he does look like.
And I'm trying to
one more than the other.
That's her husband. And she said
his bright blue eyes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe on the screen you can't see. He's got like
just go back eyes. And if you see what a timestamp is, it's at 1:22. Get a good look at Dr. Sasha. And that's what we'll do tomorrow before we even start. Get a good look at him. And tomorrow,
whoever gets even one of the two, I'm going to send a surprise.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to get somebody to go look at it in case they missed it. And then Melanie, Dr. Melanie and Dr. Sasha, we're going to decide on what day we're going to do Ask the Doctor like once a month. Is that what we said?
Whenever, yeah. I mean,
we don't want to do it too often. So, so people
whenever you want, I know sometimes people are a little nervous to ask their doctor something or, whatever. And obviously I hope we don't make you nervous. You can ask us anything. And if we
Yes.
don't know, we'll either look it up or just tell you, you got to go to a pediatrician, whatever. But between the two of us, we should be able to answer most questions.
Oh, Sherry said Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein? Jerry, you are not allowed to guess anymore.
All right, everyone, I'm going to hop off.
All right, baby. Thank you. And
Bye,
I'm going to
Whit.
get with you tomorrow. Okay, Whit?
Yep. Have a good
All
night,
right,
everyone.
baby. Thank you
Good
for
night.
coming up. Bye. Good night. Thank you. Yes, the back pain and surgery. Yes, we discussed all of that.
Oh,
So
I can talk about all of that.
yeah, so we're gonna do Ask the Doctor, and you guys, please. We just did, when was that? Week before last. I guess we can do another one next week sometime if you up to it, Melanie, if Sasha has time.
Sure.
So we can do it. Yeah, we can do Ask the Doctor, because everybody, I was getting so many things in my DM. They were sorry they missed it. But yeah, so we're gonna do it.
Yeah, you can ask anything,
Mhm.
and yeah, if you. So when
And
should
Melanie
you
will be showing her face again too. Okay, she just had a little thing going on, a little procedure, but she will be showing her face again.
Yeah, I was
Unless we're gonna give you an avatar, and we're gonna say protect the avatar. We're gonna give you an avatar, woman.
I don't know how to do an avatar. I wanted to.
I'm gonna show you.
Have scared you to death if you saw my face, and you would have never come back.
I'll show you. But guys, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I will be back tomorrow, and I watched the Shahs of Sunset. There was really nothing that happened until towards the end. So Deb and I are going to cover that on Thursday on our cocktails, so we can just knock them all out at one time. And hope you guys are with us Thursday. Grab your cocktails, have a drink with us. I don't know what I'm drinking. I think I might be doing some Tito's and cranberry. So
now you said 8:00. Wait, what time tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be 8:00 Eastern, but I will post it, and and I'm gonna let you know, and 7:00 Central, because she's Florida. So I will do, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Perfect.
Okay. So everybody, thank you for hanging with us. Don't forget, go check out that Facebook that I put up there earlier. These kids young kids are carrying machine guns. This shit is crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. But I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. Everybody have a great night. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Everyone.
Good night. Bye.